Happy Thursday. Yes, it's time for our after work story. And we salute all of our veterans. Yes, because we know that the schools are not in session tomorrow, and we just don't take that as a long weekend or just like a holiday just to chill out. But we salute those who have served, who have protected, who have honored, so that we might be able to enjoy liberty. All right, so what's our book today? Let's see. Woo. It is, Soul Away. Soul Away by Lupita Nyong. Yeah, I remember. The beautiful actress, model. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Yes, here's a picture of her. Sold away. Forgive me, but let's just dive right in, because we just want to be able to enjoy this beautiful story. Soloway was born the color of midnight. Oh, she was very fortunate. Yeah, beautiful brown. My mom was a beautiful cocoa brown. And I said, oh, mama, you never need to put any makeup on, any foundation. Why? Why cover your face with that? Let your beautiful chocolate skin just glow. That's what I said. But anyway, that's my mama. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn. Hardly anyone at school looked like Soe either. People gave her sister Mish pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. Oh, they got that backwards. Baba, the color of dusk, and Mish, her sister, was the color of high moon. People gave Soe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Soe felt hurt every time, so she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. Isn't that terrible? That's why when I hear students talk about one another, I say, oh, no, we don't do that in here. Oh, no, we are all created special and beautifully. We don't tolerate that bullying and mean talk. That's why we were singing today, Happy Talk by Nancy Wilson and Cannonball Adderley. Happy Talk. Talk about things that you want to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how are you going to have a dream come true? That's the type of dialogue that our kids have to have a habit of talking positive. Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily in a lake. Talk about a bird learning how to fly, making all the music he or she can make. Happy talk. Talk about things you want to do. So that's what I'm saying. These mean words, darky, night, and then we wonder why there's so much cruelty as far as in the streets, the carjackings. Because what are they feeding their hearts, their minds, and their tummies? What's their diet? Cruelty, meanness. So of course we're gonna see that manifested out in the streets. Carjackings, robberies, no type of compassion, no type of sympathy, empathy. Come on, y'all. We all have a role to play in this. Soe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. If we don't get a hold of this right now, some say it's too late. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurts. Oh, sweetheart. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she would hear about this from Mama. Oh. Soe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. Can you believe this? That some children actually feel this way? With a stomach ache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight? when my mother looks like dawn. Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful. You are, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. Just like the sunshine we see in the back. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Soe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Oh. Soe told Mama everything. We have someone I was talking to today, and probably 98% of what comes out of this person's mouth is negative, mean, lashing out. And you know, hurting people hurt others, of course. And of course, we can surmise that this person felt rejection early on. And they felt like they weren't worthy enough. And then they just project that out into the world. Now, what do? We try to inject hope, positivity, joy, peace from the outside in. You're enough. Mama asked, what is your name? Soe, she muttered. And what does it mean? Star. Talk about a star floating in the sky, looking like a toy? Yeah. Peeking through the branches of the tree. Talk about a girl. Talk about a boy. Counting all the ripples of the sea. This is part of happy talk. So his and children in general, they're all stars. Well, her mom reminded her that star meant Soe, and Soe meant star. Star. You're all stars. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Soe's stomach the way she always did to comfort. You are beautiful, Soe, just the way you are. Do you understand what is going on with so many of our young people? They want to change their everything. They don't think they're enough. And then especially with social media, with the comparisons. It's too much. It's too much for them. They need to unplug for a little time. I remember when I had some young people, I was in charge of them, and then they were like, what? Unplug? I said, and I predicted this day would be the way it is right now. The amount of depression, the amount of anxiety, the amount of rejection. Constantly scrolling. Oh, my life sucks. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, that's for adults. That's for kids. That's for everybody. Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful. My sweet, real beauty comes from within, from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now, up you get and out you go. Up you get and out you go. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? Oh, yes, honey. Hold your head up high as you can, high enough to see who you are, little woman. Life sometimes can be cold and hard and cruel, but maybe no one else would tell you, but you are black gold. You are black gold. That night, a shooting star appeared at Soe's window. The night sent me, the star said. Come with me. Soe hopped onto the star, and off they went. Long ago, at the beginning of time, said the star, there was night and day, and they were sisters. There was night and day. It was created. They loved each other very much. Okay, so personification, metaphor, day, night. But people didn't treat the sisters the same. Look at that. Lovely, nice, pretty. People gave Day pet names like lovely, nice, and pretty. People gave Night names like scary, bad, ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right off the earth. Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then Day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. Yeah. We need both. Night and day, black and white. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night. And she did. I miss you, said Day. I miss you too, said Night. But you don't know what it is like to be treated badly for being dark. You're right, I don't, Day replied. But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see. Night returned and the people rejoiced. We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves. The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark. While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen. Elegant and fine. Yes, indeed. Day told her sister, when you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you. Could it be that Night did not need to change? Not even a little? Not even at all. You're perfect, just the way you are. Remember Billy Joel's song? I love you just the way you are. Yeah. Don't go. Now that Night and day were back together, a little bit of night returned to day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of day returned to night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. Celebrate who you are, what you have. Oh, that's beautiful. You see, the star explained, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. Isn't this a wonderful read? We need to be reminded. Zoe rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. Yes. Look at that beautiful smile. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night to see for herself. Let's remind ourselves, she is beautiful. You are beautiful. You are great. Zoe felt beautiful inside out. Yes. You might hear some mean things throughout the day, but remind yourself that you are special. Oh, that's beautiful. Much like Zoe, author's note, I got teased and taunted about my night-shaded skin. From Lupita. I pray to God that I will wake up with paler skin. I tried all sorts of things to lighten my complexion. My mother told me often that I was beautiful, but she's my mother, of course. She's supposed to think like that. It wasn't until I was much older that my feelings about my skin changed. It helped me to see darker skinned women being celebrated for their beauty. If they were beautiful, I could be too. I began to see myself differently. While both Zoe and I had to learn to see our beauty, I hope that more and more children begin their lives knowing that they are beautiful. That they can look to the beauty in the world and know that they are a part of it. And yet, What is on the outside is only one part of being beautiful. Yes, it is important to feel good about yourself when you look in the mirror, but what is even more important is working on being beautiful inside, right? Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, a man who fears the Lord, a boy, a girl who fears the Lord, they greatly are to be praised. Because all this fades. All this fades. It changes. Okay. Beauty that truly shines through. That's important. The journey I went on was very different from Solway's nighttime adventure, but the lesson was the same. There's so much beauty in this world and inside you that others are not awake to. Don't wait for anyone to tell you what is beautiful. Know that you are beautiful because you choose to be. Know that you always were and always can be. Treasure it and let it light the way in everything you do. I used to say, it's not so much how I look, but it's how I see, right? I want to be able to live from the inside out and look out and appreciate the beauty outside, the trees, the sky, the clouds, the sun. I want to appreciate the creation. Yeah, like this beam coming through. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool to dress up and to celebrate. It's more so your perspective, how you see things. All right. Vashti Harrison, the author illustrator, she did a great, beautiful job on all of these beautiful illustrations. Let's read about her. She is a New York best-selling illustrator, author, so she writes books too. One of her books, Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History, and she's an NAACP Image Award winner. She earned her BA from University of Virginia with a double major in media studies and studio art, and she received her MFA, Masters of Fine Arts, in film and video from Cal Arts, where she rekindled a love for drawing and painting. Beautiful. Now she uses her love of both film and illustration to craft beautiful stories for children. So she's found her happy. And Lupita, we know about her. She's a Kenyan actress from Africa and producer. Her first feature film role was in 12 Years a Slave, for which she received her Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, as well as multiple accolades, including the Screen Actors Guild Award, the Critics' Choice Award, the Independent Spirit Award. So much. She lives in Brooklyn. Go on. Ladies, we're so proud of you. Thank you for reminding us what true beauty is. It doesn't matter our skin shade, our race. Listen, we're all created wonderfully, fearfully, especially for a time now. So let our light so shine. All right. Have a good evening. In daylight or at nighttime, because we know it's about to get dark. But you make sure that you shine through.